Alrighty, and with that, a warm welcome to everybody listening in tonight's MadApes AMA with Pecunity. We're joined by Florian and by Lars, who are going to tell us all about this wonderful project. Pre-sale just started a few minutes ago. It's a fair launch on Pink Sale. You'll find, like always, all the links in the last pinned messages that we did. They're at 11 BNB already, and the whole pre-sale is running for another 4 days. All the badges are there: docs, audit, KYC, business, trending on number 3 right now. Congratulations for that, guys. But I would say start us off with a quick intro so we all know who we're talking to tonight. Give us a bit of a background, where you come from, how did you get into crypto, and yeah, introduce the rest of the team maybe as well.
Yeah, Florian, do you want to start?
Okay, I can start. My name is Florian. I'm 34 years old. I'm based in Germany, and I'm the CEO and a smart contract engineer of Pecunity. And yes, my crypto background starts at 2017, 2018. I played poker in this time, and many poker players talk about crypto. And at this time, I started to think about crypto, going and jumping deeper in the rabbit hole of crypto. And because of my developer background and my financial interest, I started to read more about all these crypto things. At 2020, 2021, I began my own projects. I developed a liquidation board for protocols. I automated some bots for the chain, and I started indexing other protocols for more information. And mid 2023, I met Lars and Daria, my two co-founders, and we are quickly realized that we have the same passion, but we have all the background in development, but a little bit different strangers in the development. Yes, and we started some community projects since 2023, and around 2 years ago, we started an R&D in our new project, or this project, Pecunity. We want to build something really useful. We started to think about something we all want to use by ourselves, and now we are here. We started this year our company behind Pecunity 3 blocks, and we are right now at our token launch.
Yes, and for me it's the same. I'm also a software developer, so we are a founder team of developers, and that's also very important for our product because it brings real utility to the table. And I was in the automotive industry, also based in Germany, as a cryptography expert and computer scientist. And that's why I heard a lot of cryptography and started with crypto investing and also with crypto coding in 2017. And there was a nice bull run also that motivated me a lot. And then there started great smart contracts like CryptoKitties, where you had these little cats that you could breed one and another. That was really fun. And then I also started a German YouTube channel where I talked about blockchain technology, cryptography, and so on. And then we saw that there are big things coming on the blockchain. We saw them coming, now they are here. And we started research and development in this topic. This was the topic of account abstraction, of DeFi cross-chain strategies, and so on, because until now it was very complex. And yeah, this is how I got into this whole crypto space. And also when I'm not into crypto, I'm hitting the gym or meditating in nature to get out of the cyberspace.
All right, awesome. Thank you guys for that thorough introduction. Just quick question: how big is the team in total? How many people are working on this on a daily basis?
We are like 3 founders, and then we have a CFO for all the financial stuff, and then we also have a marketing supporter, and we also have a marketing agency that we are working with, and here some external guys like programmers or community mods or stuff like that.
Okay, cool. Sounds good to me. Well, then, yeah, let's get into it. For someone that has never heard about the project, introduce it to us. Like, oh, what are we getting into here? What's the idea? And yeah, what have you thought of here?
Yeah, Finn, I want to ask you a question. Have you ever lost money with trading?
I mean, who hasn't lost money with trading, right?
Yeah, and have you ever hold some stable coins or cryptos, hodled, not doing
Yeah,
anything?
yeah, of course.
And that's the thing, because with us we are not like doing another trading platform or something like that. We are trying another approach. We are going into the whole DeFi space, and everyone has these stable coins or also the cryptocurrencies like BTC or Ether, just sitting in their wallet, waiting for the next dump or the next pump. And you can do something with it. The easiest thing is to do staking with your Ether, but you can do more complex stuff like liquidity mining and also vault strategies where you can lend and borrow your cryptos. And that's where we are bringing all these DeFi protocols together in one place. So, maybe Aave, Uniswap, protocols like that, they are all distributed around all the different web pages and chains and protocols and stuff like that. And they are available in one platform with us, and they are made automated in strategies. And you don't have to pay gas fees. You don't have to do automation manually with a server or something like that. That's all done inside the strategies. So if you want, I can also share my screen. So maybe it's always better to see something.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
I just don't know how to do it. Let's check it. Here, share screen.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
So here you see our platform, and you see that our platform is focused on APY. It is in the big blue corner here, and the DeFi strategies are measured in the APY. These are the yields that you get over 1 year, and you can get different yields depending on your risk reward system. So if you have a little bit more risk, you can lose a little bit more and you can get more yields. But if you say, no, I don't want to lose anything, I just want to park my stablecoins somewhere, you can park your stablecoins on this platform and get, for example, 80% APY delta neutral. That means whether the market is rising, is falling, or going sideways, you always make these 18%. That's really great. And you can just then click on the strategy, see more information. You see, for example, how much APY this will give you expected. How is the community score? Because the community can rate all these strategies. You can see which blockchain it uses. It can also use a lot of blockchains, but right now we are based on BNB, and BNB is rising right now because Trump pardoned CC a few minutes ago. So we are on the correct chain right now. And the TVL that is locked in this strategy is also seen right here. And you can scroll down to see more like the description or the reviews for the strategy. And the heart of our product is the strategy builder. Okay, so the strategy builder is like, if you know no code solutions, for example, to code something, this is quite similar. You have nodes for every protocol and for every action. For example, you can borrow something, you can lend something, you can put your money into liquidity mining, and you can create your own strategy, or as I said, you can copy just this strategy, and you can also modify the strategy if you want. You can share your own strategy with others. There are a lot of possibilities with this strategy, but the main thing is that we make the DeFi strategy simple.
Okay, cool. I like it, but yeah, let's maybe go a bit deeper into where those 18% come from. I mean, for the people that are new to this kind of, what you can do with your stable coins and so on. So how is this 18% generated, or generally, how do your strategies work?
Okay, I think this is my part. We build a layer on top of DeFi protocols. I think a lot of people are using Aave, using liquidity mining via Uniswap or PancakeSwap, and on each platform you have the chance to get some yields. Aave, you get yields when you put money as collateral. If you put your tokens as liquidity, you also get fees from the swaps. Our strategies uses a lot of protocols: Aave, Uniswap, perp dexes, Pendle, and so on. And with these protocols, we build a strategy around. And I think you heard about leverage yield farming or cash and carry trades. And these all things we were building with our strategy builder, and all on-chain. And these strategies will be executed, automated, and you get the yield as a user. I can dive deeper if you want. And can tell you, okay, the strategy builder is a smart contract. There you can put your no code or your via drag and drop and like code onto the blockchain, and there is a plan. You can see on the picture there's a condition, there's an action, and with this action and conditions you can build your own strategy or can use a strategy from other members, or you can use strategies from our company. With these action and conditions you can build safer strategies and you can get higher yields because you have an automation. You can go higher with your risk on Aave, you can higher with your risk on Uniswap, and with all these measurements you have the chance to get higher yields. And with automation you don't get liquidated or something like that.
Okay, nice. I mean, yeah, sounds amazing. I like it what you guys are offering here. And what is the future like when it comes to? I mean, this is obviously like a utility project here. So what is the future of this? Are you expanding this into like more and more strategies and different ways to kind of? You guys talked about risk management earlier, like put your money on the line, or do you work on refining those that you have right now?
The cool thing about our product is you have always the chance to add new protocols to our strategy builder. The strategy builder is not a single point and you have to code, and this is not complete immutable. You have the chance to upgrade our strategy builder with a new protocol. If, for example, half a year ago or 1 year ago, Hyperliquid was a no name or not a big protocol, and then Hyperliquid come into the market, and we could implement these protocols into our strategy builder and can build our strategy builder always better and get new functions. And with these new functions we have the possibility to create new strategies. If you as community decide, okay, we need this strategy, and for this strategy we need this action, we as a development company or the developer behind the product can implement a new action, and then you as a community can use this action for your strategy. And we want to build a lot of things in the future. We have a lot of ideas, but we have to start on one point.
Yeah, I get it. Obviously. Okay, cool. I really like it. And what is the community reception so far on what you guys have built?
We have a really supportive community. We have a lot of beta testers. We have a demo of this product where you can create your, only some people can create their first strategies, but everyone can see the basic features like the NFT marketplace, the dashboard, the social login where you can log in with your Google or Facebook or Discord account or whatever. So you don't need to manage seed phrases, private keys, and so on. This makes it very easy. This is a feature of the account abstraction technology. And you can try this out on pecunity.app already. And yeah, we have some beta testers. They really love the product. And yeah, we also have a lot of people that say, oh, I have so much stable coins here. I'm waiting for the next dip to buy and I want to park them to get like 80% a year or something. So it's a really great feedback from the community, and we need the community because we have this flywheel effect, this really great thing, because everyone can create their own strategies. And when they have created a great strategy, they can share it with all the other users. So it's like social DeFi, not social trading, but social DeFi. If one has found a really great strategy over many protocols and chains, for example, they can share it with other users. And beginners, for example, who don't want to create their own strategy, they can just copy the strategies. With one click, they can say, I want to put my $10,000 USDC into this strategy, and it will be copied for them. This is not that it is custody or somehow. It is like that it's embedded in their own account and executed by their own. So it's everything is non-custodial, everything is secure, but you are doing the same as another person, for example. And also it's fixed. You are not the other person who created the strategy cannot change the strategy. It's fixed. And so you are very secure. You can look into the strategy, look into the reviews, the descriptions, and we also rate the strategies. And yeah, when the strategy has a high APY and when the strategy is secure, you can just copy it, use it for your yields, for your passive income.
Okay, nice. I love it. So when does this, when do you guys plan on going fully live with the utility side of things?
In our roadmap, we say this year we are going live. We will start with step by step. In the first step, we will start to get the possibility to use strategies from our company. In the second step, we will provide the possibility that you can create your own strategy with a strategy builder via drag and drop. And in this last step, you have the chance as builder and Legion to publish your own strategy to the community. But in December, we think we're going live. I don't want to tell you an exact date for now.
Yeah, no, I totally get that. But why did you guys decide to start the pre-sale now? Wouldn't you think you would have a bigger impact on your pre-sale if you kind of release the product first, or the first kind of parts of the product, and then do the pre-sale? Why do it now?
Yeah, we started with showing the community with what we can, with the demo that you can already use, with the beta testers and so on. But we wanted to do the utility token before the product because it's always better to have the utility token before the product, so you can create the hype of the product. It's not already there and old. And you can also do the marketing better. You can do one whole big marketing campaign from the pink sale to the TGE on the centralized exchange to the product launch, and you can build that momentum.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's going great so far with the pre-sale. So yeah, I guess the choice was right. Yeah, let's get a bit into the token side of things, shall we? How does this token kind of work in this whole ecosystem? What is the purpose of the token? Also run us through like tokenomics and stuff like that, and if there are any trade taxes, for example.
Yeah, I'm in the space since 2017 and I bought a lot of tokens and I was a lot of exit liquidity, and also you guys, you have been a lot of exit liquidity, I guess, because when the token is launched on centralized exchange, you are mostly exit liquidity, to be honest, because there were so many rounds before where people could buy earlier. And even in the pink sale pre-sale, normally there are a lot of rounds before the pink sale pre-sale, for example, for investors, for advisors, for VCs, and so on. You can see it in the tokenomics a lot of the times. And we don't want to do that. We really don't want to have this chart that is going parabolic and then crashing huge. So that's why we did not do any private rounds. We have a different approach. We had an equity token for our German company. So we are as you see, dogs, we show our faces, we are regulated in Germany, and we created this company and tokenized it. So it's a real world asset. And investors were able to invest in this company and to support us for our development work and also for the marketing. Oh, I guess Florian has removed the video.
I think he left. Should pause for a second. Yeah, I don't know. He's not in the VC anymore. Maybe he got a call or something.
Okay.
Yeah,
but I can continue if you want.
Yeah, continue. I'll keep an eye on the VC and see if he rejoins.
Okay. Yeah, so in our token sale, we don't have any pre-sales. So we are developers. We are made for the community. The project is made for the community. So there were no private rounds, no friends and family rounds, or we don't give any tokens to influencers. We give like a few $100 like here and there for community mods and so, but we do not do marketing budget, influencer, private sales, VC rounds, a lot of things that is sell pressure later. So you are in the first round, you are in the cheapest round if you invest now in the pink sale. So this is for the real supporters who believe in us. Also our friends and family invest in this round. So the pink sale is really the first round. And yeah, I think that's the most beneficial thing for the tokenomics, because that's what I like the most of the project, if it does not have all this sell pressure. And it also has a really low market cap. The market cap will depend on the pink sale because the price in the fair launch depends on how much will join. So we will see where we end. But we are also happy with launching with a small market cap because we don't need the money right now for the development and marketing, because we got this money already with the equity tokens. Yeah, and then we have a huge potential if we start with a low market cap to get from 1 sex to 2 sexes to a lot of dexes and to increase the popularity of the coin and of the whole product and to grow it organically.
Okay, and do you have like any number in mind that you want to reach with this pre-sale, or is it like you're really happy with anything that comes up?
We are not dependent on anything, and it's really difficult to say, right? So it depends on the market, how it develops during the next days and something like that. Yeah, but one target is $400,000.
Okay, nice. Well, best of luck. I mean, with a project like this, I can easily see it going there within the pre-sale range. I gotta say, like, obviously, like always, we have to note here, no financial advice. Everything we're saying here is for informational purposes only, guys. This is a community AMA, so if you have any questions for these guys, send them to the chat or raise your hand here in VC. We get into some community questions towards the end, but to just give my personal take on this, I really love what you guys did here. I think the project looks amazing from what I saw so far. So and I like your approach with like fully, licensing everything in Germany, having this made in Germany stamp. I think is always really cool to see. And really like what you guys are doing, and honestly, best of luck. And would love to do like a follow-up AMA in the future, in a few weeks, in a few months, or whenever you guys think it's time to come back here. I still have a few more questions to go, but I just wanted to throw this in here. I think it's a really great project from what I'm seeing here.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course.
You have any questions? Yes.
Yeah, of course. I have a few more questions that I want to go through. We already briefly talked about the community side of things and how people reacted to the beta and everything. But in general, I like to ask this question. We have all these people here that are completely new to the project. What can they expect when they join you guys in the community? What's going on for you guys on a daily basis? Is there stuff going on, like, or are you planning on having stuff like competitions and things like that? Or like, what's the approach on the community side of things?
Yes, we also had a competition for memes and a competition for GIFs and stuff like that. We do competitions for a lot of things like social engagement, for example. And we also have activity points on our platform. So if you use our platform, if you test our platform, you get activity points. And for that, you get airdrops, because we want to give the tokens to the users who bring real utility to the project. So yeah, that's what we are doing, and we are doing a big AMA round. We're going here and there, and you see us in X spaces during the following days and weeks, internationally. Yeah, so we are really engaged with the community, and yeah, the community loves it till now. But I also have to say we will not do like real extreme meme coin stuff of things, because we are trying to do the business very seriously, and I think the people appreciate it a lot that we are not doing like every hype meme coin challenge, to keep it a bit more expert level and to focus on this DeFi strategies.
Okay, nice. So for everybody in here, if you guys haven't already, made sure to check it out for yourself. Get over there, leave some love from MadApes in the community. And like I said, if you have any questions, feel free to send them to the chat. And my next question would be talking about other projects in the space. Now, on one hand, we have potential competitors. On the other hand, we have potential partnerships. So what's going on in that direction for you guys? Do you see any projects that are doing something similar that you would say this is a competitor? Anything on the partnership side going on? What's the approach there?
Yeah, if Florian comes back, he can always interrupt me. Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Great.
Yes. Okay. This is my part, I think. Yeah, some competitors. For example, we have competitors like DeFi Saver. I don't know if you know this protocol. With DeFi Saver, you can save your vaults, and you can, for example, leverage your positions with our. And this is one of our competitor. And another competitor could be Beefy Finance. There you have also vaults, which you can use to leverage your yields. But we have not only competitors, we have also strategic partnerships. For example, a good partnership is with Alchemy. Alchemy is a really big service provider in our space. We are getting the complete infrastructure behind this Alchemy. And we can have more partnerships. For example, new projects, new DEXs, new DeFi protocols can join with us a partnership, and we can build new actions for these protocols. And the good thing is we are not playing against, we're playing together. If we bring our users to the new protocol gets more TVL. We are getting more TVL, we are getting more fees, and this is a win-win situation for both projects. And we are searching right now for new protocols to implement in our product. For example, some DEXs on Binance. Binance is now a good chain to launch our product. Yeah, and this is our part in this space.
Okay, sounds good to me. And on the marketing side of things, we briefly touched on marketing already, but just to sum it up, what's the approach here right now that you're running for this pre-sale, but also afterwards in the long run, how do you plan on marketing your products?
Yeah, we are doing continuous marketing right now for the pre-sale and TGE, and then for the launch of the product. And this is the most important thing for us, the launch of the product. So there will be a really big push in the marketing when we launch the product, also outside the crypto space, because we have this social login feature, and you can use this wallet like any other web shop, for example. You don't have the complexity of KYC and stuff like that, like in the centralized exchanges. And you don't have the complexity of doing all the MetaMask plugin install, seed phrase stuff, like the decentralized stuff. We can do it with one social login where the private key is securely saved in the background on your side, and it's done with the Alchemy infrastructure. It's a part is saved on your PC, a part is saved on Alchemy side, and a part is saved in the social login, and then you can use it. So we also want to make ads on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, whatever, to get new users outside of the crypto space into this. So that's maybe the most interesting thing also. And you are very, very early here in the first round of the pink sale. And what comes later is the big launch of the product and going also to the banks. Also, we go to the banks. Maybe I can say this. We have some talks with banks because they also have people that tell them, I want to invest in crypto. I want to invest in crypto. And they say, no, we are traditional banks. We don't want to do crypto. But now they come to us and they say, oh, we want to start, maybe get some yields for our customers. So yeah, that's also one point in our roadmap, to work together with banks to onboard more users and to, probably get a lot of volume inside the platform when we work together with big banks.
Okay, nice. Yeah, I mean, I personally, like I already said, right, I see this as a very, very good project. I mean, the way that you guys are talking about it and all the plans that you already have, amazing stuff. I really see you guys in the top projects there very, very soon. So yeah, keep up the good work. I just have one question for you guys left before we jump into a few community questions to end it on, and that would be, what are your next goals? And I'm not talking about what you already talked about, but on your personal level. Like, if both of you could answer this question, like, what would you personally like to achieve with this project in the short run, in the long run? What is your goal for this project? Why are you so working so hard on it?
Yeah, Florian, you here? You want to start?
Yeah. Okay, my personal goal I can say about, we are based in Germany, it's quite hard to build something in crypto in Germany, and I will show my colleagues and so on that it's possible to build something in Germany with this regulation. And I want to say to the guys, okay, it's always possible to do this in Germany and build a good DeFi product in Germany. And this is my goal I want to achieve.
Yes, and for me, we set the stage for a very, very long-term product here. We had a lot of costs for lawyers, for example, to make this possible with the European MiCA regulation and so on. If we would not do it, we would get the problems later. And now we are handling all the stuff. We are starting in the correct way from the start. So that's why you can expect long-term growth in this project. And for me, my vision is to make DeFi accessible for everyone, for my grandmother, for the friends that are not into crypto. We are doing it that simple that they can also use the DeFi and are not dependent on the institutions like the financial institutions and stuff like that. They can do whatever they want with their money. So my vision is to make DeFi accessible for everyone.
All right. I like that, guys. Then yeah, best of luck for reaching your goals. Best of luck for the rest of the pre-sale as well. And now I would love to jump into some community questions. Before we do that, I want to give you guys as well the chance to add anything else you have on your mind here, anything we might haven't talked about yet. Feel free to add. Nothing? All right.
No. Talked about everything.
Perfect. Then I did my research good and asked the right questions, I guess. All right.
One thing, one question. I was not there for 1 minute. I was kicked out. Last, you told about our fee structure?
No.
Okay, I can tell you more about our fee structure. We talked about our token, I think, but do you know how our fee structure is with the strategy builder and how we build our token correlated to our product?
Yeah, well, let's hear about it. Let's get into
Okay.
it. Would love to hear that.
I start, and if I doubled, it's okay. When you use the strategy, you have to pay a fee, a volume-based fee, and some part of this fee going into our token. Around 50% will be swapped if you use USDC or BNB into our token and will be burned. If you use Pecunity for the fees, the Pecunity will also burned. this is a really good utility for our token. And that's why I told the token is really correlated to our product. If you have a lot of users, the token will be burned more, and a lot of users will be using our token, because when you use our token, you get a fee reduction. You get a discount of 20% when you use our token for the fees, but you don't need to use our token. This is also unique. You can also choose USDC or BNB. We don't want that every user have to use our token. This is what we want. But if you use another token, all token holders getting something from that, or our complete community getting something because of the burn of the token. This was some words about our token and fee structure.
Yes, so it's like a deflationary style. Yeah, we didn't talk about that. We also did it for us because I studied a lot of tokenomics, and yeah, we found out, oh, okay, most of them do a lot of inflation with staking and stuff like that. We don't have the staking. We don't inflate our token. We deflate the token. It's, for example, like in the Ethereum ecosystem, it's the same. Only with us, it's even more that with every strategy execution, a portion of the token will be burned, and it will be the supply will be reduced. That's great for the token.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, I like that. I think deflationary systems in place are always very, very good for a token. And in your case, it really even makes more sense with the utility approach that you guys have, I think. Okay, cool. Well, we got that out of the way. Let's get into some community questions now. So once again, for everybody in here, if you guys have any questions, feel free, raise your hand here in VC or send it to the chat. We already have tons of questions here in chat. And we're going to start with a question here in VC coming from Tommy, and I'll read through some more questions here in chat. Go ahead, buddy.
Hey, yeah, sure. Thank you so much, buddy. Hey, guys, great image so far. Welcome to MadApes again. Just regarding the gas system of the wallet itself, I just want to know, since users can maybe choose which token to pay fees with, I just want to know, are there any kind of limits or maybe options to maybe select stable coins or maybe PEC token itself for doing any kind of transaction?
For our transaction, we are using the system of a paymaster. This is with a smart account standard, and you can choose, of course, stable coins and our token. Okay, meme coins should be not possible. And in the background, it's so you are using our token or the stable coin, and inside your smart contract wallet, it will be swapped into the BNB or Ether or gas token, and you will pay the bundler in the background for your transaction. And this is how it's possible to use stable coins or our PEC token for gas fees. I can tell.
Awesome. That's like,
one more step. In the smart contract wallet, you don't assign the transaction directly. The transaction coming from a bundler. A bundler is a special smart contract designed for this account abstraction standard, and these bundlers getting paid and not always paid with gas tokens. You can pay the bundler with your stable coins or PEC token.
That's actually great. I guess MetaMask was trying to have this option, but I guess you guys are going to do it first. And yeah, wish you best of luck, guys. Thank you so much, buddy.
Yeah, thank you for the question, bro. We have a question here in chat coming from KitKat, and the question is about the regulatory side of things. So he's saying Germany has strict crypto laws, and since your business is even registered there, how did you manage the legal compliance, and what challenges did you face getting approval there? And as well, what kind of challenges do you expect in the future? Do you have a good legal team? How did you manage these things?
Yeah, there was one challenge, for example, with the token itself. Is it a utility token or another kind of token, but it is a utility token, and utility token is quite easy to regulate. Then we had a problem, how much do we raise with this token? But we also now have the possibility to raise what we want to raise. And then from the product side, we have the problem or the challenge. We had the challenge that it could be like a custodian kind of thing, that we are managing the funds, but we could also show the legislator that we are not doing that it's all in the smart account and only the user can copy the strategies and use them. So we are a non-custodial platform. You could say a non-custodial wallet inside this platform. So yeah, it's like MetaMask, just with a lot more features, but still non-custodial. And also then we had the challenge of the financial advice, that we give maybe financial advice. So there we need to be careful that we don't say, use this strategy or use that strategy. We say, oh, look at the strategy. You need to decide on your own. You have like user feedback and you have a description. And yeah, that's how we handled this challenge. And other than that, it's quite straightforward. It's working in Germany.
Awesome. Yeah, I think it's very, very nice that you guys have opted for this option instead of going kind of out of the country, registering somewhere else. I really like it. We have a cool question here coming from Matt in the chat, and he's asking, the AI assistant sounds pretty exciting that you guys have on the roadmap. Do you have any details on the approach that you will take on this yet? Will it suggest some risk management adjustments or different kind of things? What would you use this AI for within the project?
Yeah, we haven't time to talk about this point yet. Florian, do you want to answer it?
Yeah, I want to start. We want this AI agent as a real assistant for your financial future. If you want to do some strategies, you don't know where I can use the strategy or how can I build a strategy. You can tell your AI assistant, for example, okay, I want to build a not so risky strategy with my stable coins, and I want to use these tasks and these tasks and build me a strategy which is safe, and you have risk adjustments while the strategy is running. And with this assistant, AI assistant, you are able to build a strategy and you don't need to build the strategy completely by your own. This is one thing we want to implement. Something like financial advisor for your own, for your tokens.
Okay, cool. Yeah, and do you have any, did you start already working on the AI?
We have some ideas and tested around, but not for the users in the front end. But we have some tests in the background with scripts and so on.
Okay, cool. Awesome. Let's see. I mean, we have all the questions that are in chat we talked about. Let me see. Let's get one more question here, and we see from Hodor. Go ahead, Hodor.
Thank you, Fimali, for the opportunity. Hey guys, welcome to MadApes AMA. So I noticed liquidity is marked as a manual listing on Pink Sale. May I ask, will all raised funds go into liquidity, or is a portion reserved for buybacks or deep support?
A portion will be reserved for the CEX listing, where we do buybacks and also marketing for the CEX listing. So we did not choose the pool to have a little bit for buybacks and also for some marketing efforts.
Awesome. Thank you for clarifying.
A part of the tokens will be used to create also a DEX liquidity.
Of course, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, thank you
this
very
will
much for that. Yes, sorry, go ahead.
I only want to say this will be done manually and not automatically with the Pinkcell.
Okay.
And this will be done at sex listing. Yeah.
Alrighty, perfect. Cool. Then I think we talked about a lot of stuff here tonight. It was a pleasure to have you guys here with us. Really nice AMA, really cool project that you guys have. Like I said, I really like it. And a big thank you goes to our community for listening in. Once again, the reminder, the pre-sale is running right now. The soft cap of 15 BNB has been hit already. The pre-sale is running for another 4 days. Check it out for yourself. If you're interested in it, leave some love over in their community. And I'll leave the closing remarks over to you guys if you want to add anything here before we close it off for tonight.
Yeah, thank you so much. Because Florian talked about the sex listing, you don't have to wait a lot for the sex listing. It will be in the very, very beginning of November. And then there will be the DEX pool also created. And yeah, that will be a really huge event. And when we will launch on MaxC, it will be a huge listing there also. And yeah, now I just want to say thank you. It was a pleasure and it was really nice with you. So yeah, I would like to do another AMA maybe before the product launch.
Yeah, that would be great. Would love to have you guys back here.
Can also say it was a pleasure for me to be here. And I want to say, don't forget to follow our X account. Then you can see our road trip in the fair lounge and so on. And you can join our Telegram and our other socials. Then you can always be updated in our product.
You heard it, guys. Check it out for yourself. Once again, a big thank you to you two for taking your time and joining us here tonight, telling us about the project. Best of luck for the pre-sale. Best of luck for the project. Once again, big thank you to everybody that has been listening in. I'll keep you updated about any AMAs in the call channel, like always. And I guess I'll see all of you in the next one. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.